Hello, welcome to Comenculo Chanel. Born in the mid-1950s as a watch designed for people working in magnetic environments, hence its name, the IWC Ingenieur is mostly remembered in its 1976 shape when IWC released the SL Jumbo Reference 1832, designed by Gerald Genta using his classic integrated luxury sports watch concept. It took some years for IWC to finally come back with a modern iteration, but in 2023, the Schaffhausen-based brand released this, the Ingenieur Automatic 40. Following a titanium version and 3 stainless steel editions in black, silver and aqua blue, IWC now adds a new dial color to the collection, a classic dark blue, aka the most expected tone of the category. We're not here to redo the entire history of the collection or to recap all the details behind the return of the classic IWC Ingenieur. For that, you can consult our in-depth article and video here. What's important to know is this. In 2023, IWC released the long-anticipated Ingenieur watch in its most classic shape, with an integrated bracelet and an overall design harking back to the shape once conceived by Gerald Genta in 1976, including the screw-on bezel with 5 recesses, the stamped anti-magnetic dial with a unique pattern, and the integrated H-link bracelet, but with modern implementations too. A contemporary interpretation of the SL Jumbo, the modern IWC Ingenieur Automatic 40 is housed in a barrel-shaped case with a rounded, raised bezel, which includes 5 slots always positioned in the same place and classic brushed surfaces adorned with polished bevels. The dimensions are modern, too, with a 40 mm diameter, a compact length below 46 mm and a thickness of 10.8 mm, not the best on the market. It's all pretty refined and more elaborate than the 2010 versions, for the best. There are more curves, too, yet the screw-in crown retains large guards, and the water resistance is rated at 100 meters. Due to anti-magnetic needs, the caseback is solid steel. As a classic color for such a watch, the blue dial was long expected. It's arguably the most appealing Ingenieur, though the titanium model has an edge, at a much higher price. While it is hard to find fault in the execution of the Ingenieur, it was released somewhat late, as the fad for integrated bracelets already lost steam last year. This new edition is arriving even later, though the upside is it will be more easily available than before. The blue dial model is priced the same as the earlier versions, making it a little expensive considering the entry-level movement inside. Most sports watches with integrated bracelets in the same price segment rely on more sophisticated calibers. The new version has specs identical to its siblings in the collection. The stainless steel case is 40 mm in diameter and 10.8 mm thick. Featuring brushed surfaces with polished bevels, the case has the 1970s Ingenieur elements of a circular bezel and an integrated H-link bracelet. The dial continues with the grid pattern found on the earlier versions, but now in dark blue. The pattern is stamped on the soft iron dial blank, then finished with physical vapor deposition (PVD) to create a metallic blue finish. The dial is ringed by snailed chapter ring with a white printed minute track, while the date employs a matching blue disc. No changes are to be reported on the side of the bracelet. Still nicely integrated within the whole design, it's presented in a full brushed version, like the black and silver models, with polished lateral bevels and a concealed butterfly clasp. The bracelet is nicely finished and comfortable, thanks to articulated first links, but we still have to report the absence of a micro-adjustment system and quick-release mechanism. Below the solid back is the CAL 32111, IWC's entry-level in-house movement. It's equipped with the efficient Peloton double Paul winding system and boasts 120 hours of power reserve. But it's still the brand's most basic in-house caliber, and mostly found in watches half as expensive as the Ingenieur. Consistent with the Ingenier's history as an engineer's watch, the movement is surrounded by a soft iron cage to shield it from magnetic fields. This is made up of the dial on the front, and a soft iron inner case back under the screw-down steel back. Now available from the brand and not limited, the new IWC Ingenieur Automatic 40 Blue Dial reference IW328907 retails, like other steel models, for €12,700, 12,000 Swiss francs or 11,700 United States dollars. It is not revolutionizing the concept, but it's a nice addition to the collection, bringing a classic color next to the other family members. For more details, please visit IWC.com.